Hi guys, it's
Hi.
Shanice.
And Sherry, your favorite.
So we're back to talk about Netflix's new reality show that has been in the top 10 for like how many weeks now? I guess people are not getting tired of this one.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm wasting my time. I recommend you not watch it.
I
want my money back, Netflix. Netflix, I want my money back.
Okay, so first off, we're talking about The Perfect Match, as y'all may have already watched it and you may already know. So if you are here and you haven't watched it, we're gonna be spoiling it. So as Sherry already said, if you don't want to waste your time watching, stick around and hear what we have to say about it and don't waste your time. But I honestly, I don't watch reality TV shows like that. But I actually thought it was hilarious.
Hilariously bad.
Yeah, it was like a good thing to watch and talk about afterwards.
Yeah.
Right?
But I also don't have a lot to say for this show. Yeah. Like, no words for me, really. Like, I was just
you
like,
just want your money back.
Why did I watch it? Like, I started it, I was like, okay, whatever. And then I just like started to like just put it on as background noise, so I stopped paying attention to it actually, because it just wasn't getting attention. Like, it wasn't entertaining enough. And then also it's just like the same old characters, and I just didn't see any of them really matching together. Like, they can just go to their DMs and hit them up. Like, why do they need to be on a show, right? So at this point, everyone pretty much knows everyone. And it's like stuff already happened outside of the show between them.
So for those of you who don't know, the whole concept of the show is that they took people that have been like contestants in other shows and then brought them together with the intent to find the perfect match amongst this very small group of people. So definitely not the best premise, but I think one thing that I appreciated is that you didn't have to have watched all the other shows that they were in to like watch this one. So I haven't watched any of those shows, Love is Blind, any of them. I haven't watched them.
I thought you watched Love is Blind first season?
No, I didn't watch any of those shows. But coming in, was there like a character that you thought this is my personal person, and then someone you really didn't like?
Oh, I like Dom. Like, I watched The Mole, so I was like, okay, I like him for The Mole. Like, he's hot, he's good looking, and he's a good guy. Like, even though he's not the brightest. But like, I genuinely love Dom. Like, okay, I don't know why you don't like him.
This is my thing. All right, no, you go.
I also liked Will, not for me personally, but as like a character, because I loved him on The Mole. He was great.
He's the one that won, right?
The Mole? He didn't win The Mole. He was like second to last.
Oh, really? The one with the blonde hair? Oh, wow.
He didn't win.
Oh,
yeah. He wasn't The Mole either, but he was just like an overall good person to watch on the show. Really smart guy, but obviously he was there like as if he was on The Mole to win the game.
He had strategies.
So it's like, all right, guy, okay, I see you, but I'll just see you.
He's not. He definitely seemed like quite a bit manipulative and strategic, but I think my thing, I appreciate people like that though. I appreciate the upfrontness, and I think that they work well on shows like this because they make it more entertaining to watch. My thing with Dom is that what was he doing on the show? I don't understand. Like, to me, right, like, I love loyalty. Loyalty is like one of my top 3 things I'm always talking about: loyalty, honesty, and respect. And so I love when someone is very loyal, very honest, very respectful, which Dom like really showed that he was all those 3 things. My thing is, you're on a Netflix dating show with people that are reality stars. So to like give your affection so quickly, and then I felt like he was loving Francesca because he seemed like he even said, I love you. I'm like, you're giving that away so quickly, and then loving her how you want to be loved, not how she wants to be loved. Because she kept saying, oh, he's not even approaching me. He's not, she wasn't the kind of person that, seems to appreciate a man that has his views and like
I
his
mean,
values.
you could literally say that about everyone Francesca's talked to, right?
I mean, my thing is with Dom though, it's like he was so hurt and then like he just transferred all those emotions to like this blind loyalty to Georgia, who by the way I called for being very sus. Because she was like, she came in and she's like, oh yeah, she's friends with Francesca, blah blah blah, and you know she's just kind of a bit obsessed with Francesca because she keeps going after Francesca's guys. If you've watched what happened or you know about the drama that's going on, I'm sure you agree with me. Girl was sus. As soon as she goes after Dom without even talking to Francesca, I'm like, all right. And let's not even get started on Francesca because I actually appreciate, I told you, I appreciate characters like that. You know, they're very much, this is who I am and it is what it is, you know? Like I think the only person that I felt like, well, actually, these two people, Chase and Savannah, I felt like they got hate for playing the game, like actually playing the game. And like, that's what they were there to do. So it's like, why are you mad about that? I don't understand.
Yeah, but the thing is, they gamed the system and like you kind of got the feeling like there are certain people who were actually trying to play perfect match, trying to find love, and then there were people who were trying to win at the end. But then you know how like people started just letting themselves go because they're like, okay, well I know I'm not gonna win, and I know there's no one in here for me, so why am I still here?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
and
yeah.
let me save myself from the embarrassment. So I would just see. I don't agree with you on that. Like I feel like Georgia in the show didn't do anything sus.
She says Francesca is her friend.
She said Francesca's her friend. Okay.
And then Francesca is like done with Dom. She doesn't go talk to Francesca.
Okay,
she
but
goes
Francesca.
and saves Dom
Okay, I
first.
remember now. Francesca never liked Dom in that way.
It doesn't matter. She didn't know that. She didn't know that. And Francesca was open to giving Dom a chance. That's why she chose him.
Mm-hmm.
But then she could tell like, oh, this man is someone who's this and that. And it's not really jiving. It's not really working. Georgia did not know any of this information.
I thought it was kind of like public information. Like other people on the show already knew that Francesca wasn't like that into Dom because she was like...
She kept saying that's her man. Even when Savannah was trying to poach him, she was like, no,
yeah.
you can't talk
well,
to him.
Like to Savannah, she probably did because she's like competition against her. So she's like, yeah, like to certain people. But then I remember a certain scene where she's like, yeah, Dom is kind of like, you know, I'm not physical with Dom. Like,
yeah, but she wasn't talking to the group. She was like, that wasn't
to the camera.
Yeah,
maybe
that wasn't really like
she.
My thing about it is like, as a friend, as soon as she's like, Francesca's my friend, and then she's acting this way, I'm like, yeah, I'm already sus of you because that there's girl code involved. You know what you're doing, and then to see what happened after the fact with Francesca's other ex. And just the way she's moving, I'm like, yeah, I was right about this girl, and I'm not. You can't tell me I wasn't because who does that? Who does that?
I disagree because friends are what you're not friends on the show. Like you don't. I don't think they were friends outside of the show.
They knew each other.
Outside of the show?
Yes.
Oh, I thought they were just
like they knew each other.
Friends on the show.
They
like Carousel and Francesca were friends.
No, they said they knew each other. In fact, that's why she was like believing whatever Francesca told her about Chase being with some TikTok girl that now caused her to like decide to, you know,
be with Dom.
Yeah, Dom Chase. Well, she hadn't decided to be with Dom at that point, but she decided to leave Chase and find someone else. So yeah, I mean, she was sus, and I am gonna hold on to that. I don't think that was a wrong thing to say. If you know someone, like, I'm not saying she shouldn't have saved Dom. I'm just saying she should have had a conversation with Francesca. And I honestly believe that Dom's blind loyalty kicked him in the butt, because if you actually wanted to find someone, then you should have like actually tried to talk to other people, because you know, this girl was in it to play a game and you took it too seriously. And I love that there are guys out there that still have, you know, those values and those core principles that I like, but it's a Netflix reality show. And then like, I felt like his perfect match was actually Inez. Like,
Yeah.
I actually felt that way.
So
I actually felt that way.
I still think that it was fair because Dom did like Georgia. Georgia did like Dom. There was something there, right? Like maybe it was comfortable for them. There's nothing wrong with the relationship, and they're like, okay, we can just make this to the end because there's literally no one that they were more interested in. Dom may have wanted to like test things out with Inez, but then he felt like that would be wrong to do that to Georgia. So that's where the loyalty kind of like, hey, I'm actually still into Georgia at the same time. So how
Max was not into Georgia.
I think he was into Georgia.
Let's be
Everyone
real.
else thought he wasn't into Georgia. Then there are like the other half of the people on the show who thought he was into Georgia.
I agree with Chase at the very end. Like when Chase was talking at the very end when they were voting, I was like, yep, this is fake. Mans just said I love you to someone else that is not you. And then now you're saying those feelings disappeared all of a sudden in the flash and blink of an eye? Come on, like let's be real. Let's just be real for real. Like it's not true. He just at that point he just kind of decided to say whatever he could. But I felt like at the end of the day, if you're gonna be the honest person and the real person, then be real and be honest and continue that trend. I just hope my girl Inez, I wish she has all the happiness in the world.
Inez was my favorite.
Yeah, I love her.
Who was the worst?
I love her. I love her. I love her.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess we'll just disagree on that. But yes, I love Inez, and I cannot stand Shane. Shane was the worst. Like, why was he even on there? Also, why didn't know? Okay, since everyone kind of already knows each other, like someone knows Shane, right, from the same show. Like they know who Shane is, they know how Shane is. So like, why did no one warn what's her name? Chloe. Yeah, like why did no one tell her like, hey, stay away from Shane? Like
they brought her on for Shane.
Yeah,
actually.
okay.
They brought her on for Shane.
So it's like,
I mean, he's just, my thing with Shane is like, I don't get it, man. Like, I really don't get it. Like, I didn't watch his show, but I understood that he had been hurt and like left at the altar or something like that. And he had some wounds from that. But my thing is, if you're not healed, then what are you trying to do? Like, why are you trying to traumatize someone else? You know, that's my thing with him, because you can't be just hurt and inflicting pain on other people or like projecting, you know, your own insecurities on a new relationship you're trying to start. And Chloe, God bless her heart, I feel like she was actually trying. Like she was actually trying and was actually, you know, looking for something. Like you can tell when someone is like genuine about that stuff. So like she seemed really, like a sweetheart, honestly.
She really did not deserve any of that.
Yeah, she seemed like a sweetheart. And even her ex, I was like, yo, these men, where are you guys finding these people from? Like, for real.
But I also love Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe, no, she was really cool. She seemed like a really cool, really chill person. I just, I was left very unsatisfied. But then, so, we actually went to school with one of the guys on the show. Bartiz.
Did we really go to school with Bartiz? I was like, I don't really like Bartiz. Okay.
We went to the same college.
He went to UTD? I was trying to figure this out for the longest time because I knew he was in Dallas, but I was like checking through his like background. I was like, I don't think I know this dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry Bartiz. Sorry Dallas. Like sorry guys. Like we had Bartiz out there to represent us. He does not
represent us.
Like represent Dallas. Represent our school.
No. He was not representing us.
Good. Yes, I mean that's what I'm saying.
He was not representing us. But it was just shocking to me because I'm like, I didn't know like people are out here being reality stars like just randomly.
Which school? UTD?
UTD. Wow. Yeah, same year and everything.
No way.
Yes, way.
No way.
Yes,
Instagram now. Way.
No, like for real. I was so
him?
shocked. We didn't have like a personal relationship. We just kind of had the same group of like circle, our groups of friends intersected. How do I say that?
Way.
Yeah, I was very shocked when I saw him. And I was
very
like,
disappointed.
I had to go back and was like, is this really him? And it was. And I was very shocked. And like that whole thing, like it was just a mess. It was just a mess. I was like, poor Inez, like you didn't. I'm so sorry, Inez. But yeah, all in all, I don't agree, obviously. She's actually trying to look this up. I don't agree with how, things ended up. I don't think the other girl and her guy were the ideal couple, like the ones that got
Yeah,
engaged.
Joey
Yeah.
and Carousel.
It was not gonna work out. I mean, you could tell.
It's kind of hard. Like,
You
they're
could tell.
literally on an island, so like island life is not gonna be like the same.
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
world.
nothing changed.
And then also, why did the producers like take like contestants from like all across the world try to like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the game, it really clearly wasn't about finding your perfect match. Like this was not what the game was about. And I just felt like these people that got engaged, I was like, it's not gonna last. Nothing has changed. Okay, this man is not trying to get married to you. He's just thinking, what can I do to make her stop doubting how I feel? And that's what he did, propose.
Emotions were high, guys. When you're
it's like a bubble, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're being in a bubble, and then you have to kind of go and face the real world someday, and yeah, I mean, I liked her personality though. Like, she seemed like a cool chick, except for like some things where she seemed a bit messy sometimes when she'd go and instigate a little bit.
Sure.
But
just her personality.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, for me, I actually liked Savannah.
Savannah, yeah.
I liked her.
I wish she had more time on the show because I think it would have created some more.
She would have made the show more fun.
Yeah.
But my thing about her is like she let herself get soft. Like she cared more about her friend than about staying on in the house, and I think that's what kind of caused her to leave.
So like, who would have she matched with? Like
Dom.
Oh.
Yeah. She would have matched with Dom.
I totally forgot.
Yeah, she would have matched with Dom, but she got soft and was like, instead of trying to play with her friend's feelings, who she doesn't feel any type of way for, she was like, yeah, she didn't try to go down that path.
Like I said, everyone loved Dom.
Yeah, but he just kind of got swept up in the whole Francesca of it all.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't know why you like Francesca.
I mean, guys just like hot girls that they don't think they have a chance with. That's what happened with Gia, remember?
Yeah.
Inferno.
Okay, but still, like, the plot twist, like, the first one, right? I didn't think she would do that, but yes, of course she would do that.
I mean, she's kind of out for herself. Like,
she is.
She's out for herself. So.
She's such a, like, the bad person.
I don't think so.
You think Georgia's the bad person?
I think, to me, I'm like, someone that stays true to their character, I appreciate. More so than someone that's like, oh, even if your character is not good, I don't mind. But if you're over here like, oh, I'm this white knight in shining armor, and then really you're a green snake in green grass, I don't like that. So that's why, like, for me, the true villain of the whole shebang was always gonna be Georgia for me.
Wow.
Everybody else, like, I could contend with because I'm like, okay, this person's just emotional. This person's just out for themselves playing the game, which is what they were brought on there to do. But when you come out and you're just like lying, I don't like that. I didn't appreciate Georgia at all. But she's beautiful though. She's beautiful. So I understood why Chase brought her on. But you reap what you sow, guys. And I think that show kind of proved that in a way. Yeah.
Don't watch it.
All right, what are last thoughts you want to share?
Let's see. I don't know. Just don't watch it. Melissa, I don't want to even think about it anymore at this point.
Okay, I mean, for me, I think, like, I'm gonna try to start watching more reality shows because I feel like I didn't really have anything else to judge the show against except, like, Singles Inferno and, like, Korean reality shows, which I think is not fair. It's not a fair standard because it's always gonna be better than, the American one. So I'll try watching some American reality shows and then I'll come and say I shouldn't do it.
There's some good ones, very few. And then it's just like after season 1, just don't even bother. Like usually the first season is the best season, I think, for all shows.
Yeah.
And then it's just like
they try to drag it out. Well, if y'all have recommendations or you think of any good shows that you want us to watch and review so you don't have to, go ahead and leave a comment and let us know. Did you agree with our picks? Like, wasn't I right again?
Who's gonna get attacked in the comments next time?
Y'all be nice. She's actually really sweet. We just both have very strong different opinions, and so
we do.
But we just love people, and we love sharing our thoughts with you. So don't take us too seriously. But we'll see you next time. Bye.